They're going to be doing a fairly common split here, so 2B, 3A. Yeah, why not? It's all a bit of a gamble. A lot of smokes and molotovs on the VP side makes me think this is going to end up a B push.
Yeah. And a coordinated one at that, so don't lose anybody. We have some guys who are currently working their way around the map getting information. There was a bit of a peek from SUI towards second mid. So Spirit, they are playing honest, let's say, with 3 holding hard on A. Hard, like you can't get more hard on A, but then on B, they're weird. They're not in the site. They're predicting these mollies and trying to actually be in a position where perhaps they can catch Virtus.pro as they make their way onto the site. Kicker through the smoke, though, takes down Mir. Chopper takes 2, gets 3. 3 pistol kills.
What an insane defense from Chopper. They should have been done. I mean, first of all, the timing of the smoke was godlike. They had to come through it. They had already thrown out all of their own utility. It's a 2-on-3 retake, but that doesn't make it easy at all for Spirit. I don't know if there's a kit anywhere on the ground, but they haven't picked one up, so they need to be really fast about this. And there's a USP stolen from Kicker, so don't count them out yet here on the VP side. They could absolutely... Oh, he's going to be gone. Just deleted by Itis Balance, and they're going to get another kill in here. What an insane round that's been picked up here by Spirit. I can hardly believe it.
So sick. Chopper giving him the chop. And then Itis Balance as well. I mean, well, Itis Balance has been just continuously delivering throughout most series that we've watched Spirit play. So he really does seem to be the rock that this team can count on. But Chopper just saved this team. And what's really sick is that they were in position to avoid those Molotovs, right? And so if VP go for that full execute like VP did, where the Molotovs are clearing out new boxes, maybe back corner and all that, Spirit don't care. The two B players aren't going to be affected by that. They put themselves in a position to just try and catch VP as they run in. And Chopper just, I mean, you get 3 headshots like that. That's huge. He just saved the round for his team. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and in such an unlikely fashion, like both of them were all in that position. There was no escaping. You had to stay and fight. What an absolute god. All right, well, that's going to give them a leg up at least early on here. Obviously not the end of it. Got the Tech 9s, got the Eagle, got the AK and the Galil out. So you actually have to be real careful in this round. And already kill for Sanji. That's a nice start.
Yeah. Despite all that, there's very little you can do to build on that kind of pistol round, because it's not every day that Chopper's going to get 3 headshots to save a round for you, literally. The VP aren't out of this, right? And they can have that kind of mentality as well, where they just shake it off. And so, big spray coming through here from the Chop. Falls back, and he is going to take a big nade to the face, but it's still a man advantage here for Spirit going into the retake. And they should just play patiently off of each other now at this point. There's a kit on Mir, and he is close to the bomb site. So just kind of YOLO him onto the bomb site. If he dies, at least the kit is there.
And look at Itis Balance. He's going to set up some long-range grenades. There's the first flashbang. Second one, not being thrown yet. Oh, they're going to go on the first one. And Yekindar will take down 2. So now it's Sanji and Kickert left. And Kickert, especially with that Deagle, with the AK, could be worth a lot here. But he's going to be dropped as well. Kid has not been picked up at the moment. He's going to go back and try and see if he can find it back there. Finally, there we go. But Sanji just has to swing for it. Oh, he goes down, turning around. Itis Balance, I think he just did it. I think he had the time for it. That is so close to get that kill, but yep, he got the defuse. What a save that was.
Okay, you can let your breath out. If you're holding your breath that whole time, you don't cut a retake down. Yeah, exactly. That close. That was just a little bit ridiculous how close that was. Okay. Well, if this is the kind of game we're going to get, yeah, look at that. Virtus.pro, they're convinced it's this kind of game as well. They're going for the force buy here, Anders. They know that Spirit don't have a whole lot of money left in the bank. Obviously, both of these teams are going to be spending pretty much everything. And so, VP, they've elected to go for the force. They want to keep maximum pressure. And now we're going to get to learn a bit, now that some nades are in play, we're going to get to learn a bit about the protocols here for banana control, which is where you see Chopper and Mir playing right now on Spirit. This is banana. This is one of the most important parts of the map. It gives access to the B site. And it's just so important for map control. So Spirit playing pretty aggressively right now off of that. Magix has got to be careful, though. Yekindar with that AK taking point. And now Mir is already in position to try and catch Yekindar here as he rotates around. Mir, does he hit the shot? Yes, he does.
Yeah, nice communication. Heads up play. Chopper on the other side. They're going to Molotov him. MP9, he jumps out and gets the kill. Oh, man. CIS Counter-Strike is something else. It's now a 4-on-3. And SDY and I disbalance over at the A-bomb site. Far apart, but still in a position where they could probably pick someone off if they show up. And on the other side, we've got another crossfire setup, which you have to assume is going to get smoked off. So probably Mir is going to be the main point of defense here.
The main thing is that you can see that the smoke went down at 50 seconds or so. So they know that they've got enough time if they wanted to go for it here, Virtus.pro, that the B site, as that smoke clears, they'll have time to maneuver, and they are going to commit, but it's just cutting it way too close. Big kills coming in from Mir, and now it's Senji, but he is gone. So Virtus.pro tried to make the best out of a difficult situation there, and it's just not going to pan out, and the gambling has to stop here, I think, if you're Virtus.pro. This is the round where you kind of just, grit your teeth and take it. Let Spirit have this buy round and focus on the next one.
Yeah, but because they've gone into some of these force rounds here, right? It means, they're not going to have they haven't had like a real buy yet, basically, VP. I don't know if that's been the main problem, but certainly they've given themselves some kind of a lesser chance to pick up a round early on here. Let's see if that's going to make a difference. Kicker, getting an early kill on Samdai Young.
You got to be careful, SUI. You wouldn't want to be the one, after all of Chopper and Itis Balance and Mir's hard work, you wouldn't want to be the one to throw all that away, now would you?
Not.
Scary situation.
Do we know where he got his name from, Samdai Young? Does anyone have that story in the Twitch chat?
What's the average age of CS pros?
Well, could we get real there? Well, I was thinking because, it's, actually, hold the thought. Itis Balance wants to fight in the middle. Got to be taking down Sanji. Mir is there to try and back it up. Adren could pounce out of those A apartments. I guess magic, so could see if that's going to be a thing. Yekindar over at the B bomb site, looking for a kill, not getting any chances. They're not getting many fights at the moment.
That's pretty quiet, but that's going to be Yekindar getting picked. And at the same time, on the other side of the map, Magix catches a Quicker will get shut down, and they will be able to save that AK. It's a shame that Chopper won't be able to make it there in time, so he can't upgrade that MP9 going into this all-important buy round.
Yeah, the reason I was asking is because it keeps reminding me of, do you know that D12 track called The Good Die Young?
Okay.
That's a classic. You don't know that's
Yo,
good.
Who was it that we were talking about yesterday? The artist that I needed to
That was Phil Collins. That's quite. I mean, we did go from Phil Collins into Tupac, which is a natural transition, really.
I think so.
But now we're at D12. Quite a different, feel as well. Still pretty good, I think. Jane
from Phil Collins.
In the Air Tonight. Two Hearts, Easy Love. I think Easy Lover is the classic, in my opinion. There's so many of them. It's an endless amount of hits, really, for Phil Collins. Don't know how he's done it. Anyway, Susudio, I could keep going. Listen,
okay. I got a few. I'll give him a listen.
Definitely should. This is the first real buy round that's coming out of VP, and it's the 5th round in the game. So that should tell you something about what kind of a weird start it's been here on Inferno. Doesn't mean it's too late for a comeback. It doesn't mean that it's, there's not going to be a chance to make it back. But they need to figure this out right here. VP can't let them go much longer. Oh, a Chopper knocking them down. Amir to follow it up.
Oh, there's the spot. Ow, buddy. And I believe, yes, that is Adren finally getting on the board. First kill for him. Make that 2. Doubles it in a single round, Anders. He gets annihilated swiftly by Itis Balance, but he still manages to get 2 kills. That's it. He's on the board. Now we're just waiting for Jame.
Well, yeah. Joe, that's not what we want, right? For VP, though. 0 kills, 2 kills on Sanji, Adren, and Yekindar, and 6 kills on Kicker. That's a real big problem. That's 12 kills between, everybody on the VP side. I Disbalance is at 8, Chopper is at 7, Mir is at 7. They're just so outperforming them at the moment.
They're looking very good. And this is where you just, statistics. It's still early days. We've seen how teams get a lead and then they let up a little bit, let their opponents get back into the game, and then before you know it, it's a tied situation. But I mean, VP, at least in terms of the stats on HLTV, are heavily favored on Inferno. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see if VP can recover themselves here or not. Dren's got a bit of a task on his hands, trying to lead this team. Disbalance, yeah. Yep, there we go. Gets the shot. Yakinder as well. I mean, they relied heavily on him, Virtus.pro, to get them in that game on Mirage. And he's having a real quiet start to this map with 2 frags.
Back to the pistols. So in 6 rounds, they've had 1 real buy round VP. This is getting into such a strange territory at the moment. Not gonna lie. Walking into a grenade up there, kick it with an AK. Another grenade lands on him. So he's feeling the message. He wants to fall back.
And it's the waiting game with 50 seconds left. And it's looking like this is going to wind up on B. Anders. It's going to be explosive. Tech 9s, Deagles, AKs, bit of the run and gun.
Yeah, when they're running for the smoke, they're going to get slaughtered again. It's shocking that they even got the kill on Mir there. They're going to try and go straight for the bomb plant. They want the bonus cash. And yeah, Spirit probably need to slow this down a little bit. Take a deep breath. It's a 4-on-3 retake. You've got the better weaponry. I almost thought Chopper was going to go for the smoke then. That would have been real dangerous. But yeah, now they're setting up for the retake. Grenade around the corner. That will do a fair bit of damage. Now, this is an interesting boost. I haven't seen that before from VP. That would have been real cool if it worked. And here we go. All 3 of them are right at the entrance. So a huge crossfire setup. A Chopper coming in from behind. And they're going to knock it all right out the park. That's a nice enough idea, I think, for VP. But as soon as Chopper is also flanking them, there's no way to make that stick any longer. So 6-0 in favor of Spirit.
Yeah, as soon as Chopper gets that flank in, you know that it's going to fall apart. You're thinking for VP that it's pretty good, that there's overlap, but then you break that with the way that Spirit came in. I was thinking that without a flash close, that they were just going to get murdered, but, it works out. And so it's a 6-0 scenario right now. Spirit just looking fantastic. Virtus.pro after that round, though, that was a successful round. They're going to get that bomb plant. They're going to get a full buy, all the nades that they could want. And we now get to see them work on getting map control. As Spirit, after the initial salvo into Banana with the nades, don't really take it back over again. Nice delay on that HE. Unfortunately, it doesn't line up with Yakinder and Kickert.
Balance has an AWP. I can't believe it. What a great shot from Sanji. I was about to say that's probably going to be bad news for VP. Jame also now helping out and taking down Chopper. That was the first kill for Jame in the first 6 rounds here, so not bad at all. 2 openings for VP. This should be their first round on the board, although Samdai Young coming back with a bit of a shot. He's also alone at the bomb side with that AWP, so if they just time this right, count to 3, go at the same time, he's dead, and he's dead either way. Nicely done.
Yep. Bomb planted. 1v4 retake for... Nope, never mind. So... or, you're just thinking maybe he gets a kill. But that's what happens when Yakinder survives more than 20 seconds at the beginning of the round. You let the guy get in there, and he starts actually finding kills. 3 kills for him that round. More than doubling what he had. So if Yakinder can get into this game and join up with Kickert, that's exactly how VP were able to get the ball rolling for themselves on Mirage. It was Kickert and Yakinder just finding space, finding kills, and throwing things out of whack for Spirit. Well, here we are on Inferno, where Yakinder is still trying to get that engine going. And so here you have Kickert, flashes up, Molly's big HE. Where does that HE go? Where does it go? How is it not killing so many people?
Either way, they're in trouble in middle. That Mag 7 was... I don't know how that doesn't kill someone. There we go, a headshot. But James is lucky to be alive even. And from a win into a real big issue. Nice shot from Sanji, but there should be no way to bring this back. Again, this is where Spirit just need to take a deep breath. don't give Sanji a chance to fight his way back into the round alone. Make sure you force them to try a bomb plant. Like they have to get close to site at some point. So set up for it, wait for it. James running all the way back with 2 health. Sanji on a mission to look for more kills, which makes a lot of sense, but he's going to go down. And yeah, now it's, I think, waited out. No, he's not even going to get a chance. They wipe out everything 7-1 and not even a bomb plant. Oh, dear.
Huh. Yeah, that's worst case scenario if you're Virtus.pro. That's going to get that, you're going to have that, you know, pit of the stomach kind of stress building here. Because you're just, if you lose this round now, I mean, obviously there's the safety net now of loss bonus and whatnot, so.
There is, yeah. I mean, it is. You're right. It is a bit of a safety net, but it's obviously not going to feel that great. You're still gonna know that this whole first half is just looking so bad at the moment. Double AWP as well on the T side. Now, is that a good idea or is it getting desperate? Sanji, I think that was him doing damage here to STY. So interesting. Double up T side Inferno. Don't see that all the time.
Let's see. Straight on through, trying to play on the smoke. Mir is dancing on the edge. James seems to sense it, and he finds the kill. 2 players still alive, though, and yeah, Idas Balance, he's not going to miss that shot. Unfortunately for him, he unscopes right as Kicker takes the peek. That would have been monster had he gotten that second kill.
Look at Yakinda. He's all the way over at Library. Idas Balance could be walking into his death here. I don't think they have any idea that someone stuck around. I think he might already be dead and just doesn't even know it yet. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's looking for it. What up? He goes down anyway, but the fact that he even thought about it is absolutely great. It's going to be Chopper going down, well, getting the kill on Yakinda right afterwards. And now they're back at the bomb site, spraying through, actually catching a fair bit of damage. They win the fight in middle, and it's a 2-on-2 just like that.
Oh, this is all over the place. Chopper taking some damage, but that smoke is going to clear, and there are no more nades here to help VP. No kit picked up, however, for Spirit. They don't have a whole lot of time to work with unless somebody died with one on the site itself. But let's see now is Virtus.pro, back corner and construction. Kicker behind new boxes. There's the trend taking the peek, and this is done. Should be an impossible situation now for Chopper. Is there an op he can save? Yeah, there's an op bottom banana that he can run over and pick up. Or there's one top banana. That's right. So.
Oh, they're going to exit the same way as him. That seems kind of dangerous for a team that's been beat up a lot. Adren wants to obviously try and find that AWP as well. Second round for VP, a good win, a nice 2-on-2 that they could pick up. I think that's extremely important at this point in time. Anything to get them back into this game.
That was such a big save because now look, no AWP for Virtus.pro.
Yeah.
Not being able to find that AWP has really screwed them up. So now it's going to be AKs. It's going to be a Mac 10 on Sanji. Full nades. That's what VP have got to work with. Whereas Spirit, man, it's a 4-spy and it's a nasty one. Idas Balance, though. I mean, if you know, if somebody was going to get them out of this, it would be him. 11 frags on the board for him so far. He's top fragging.
He's giving it his all right now, isn't he? He's really trying. I wish Navi would watch a demo of Spirit playing the CT side of this map and just learn something. That would make me real happy. Yakandar is going to get the kill on Idas Balance. That's a nice little pick off there. And look at what they have left to fight with their Spirit. I mean, even saving the AWP, which is gone now, that's it's not a lot left here on the CT side.
Chopper. Ready? Waiting. Oh, runs out of bullets. Oh, man, that was scary. All right, can we get rid of that AK? Yep, looks like it, James. Good weapon management on his side. Chucks those away, and now we're down to 4 players, 4 Virtus.pro, all within the, you know, within the short area.
Yeah, and they're going to be backing out. I mean, Spirit, why not? No real point in throwing away the rest of the rifles here. So, an interesting turnaround. I mean, it's again a long way back. Remember what happened on Mirage? It's looking like Spirit had that game completely under control, and VP just forced their way back into the game. It was actually quite cool, but this time they might be a little bit further behind. Still doesn't mean it's not possible. So 7-3 going to be the scoreline. And you could tell how much it makes a difference that Spirit now are the ones that are struggling for the economy all the time. That is such a turnaround.
It's all over the place. SDY, does Mir help him out? Come on, Mir. There we go. Barely survives that 4 HP. That's insane. But yeah, still, SDY survives. 2 guns held on to the next round, but the money is in shambles for Spirit, of course. 1900 is not a whole lot of money to buy with, and so it should be a round of eco. Oh, freeze time, freeze. Okay, so counter-terrorist timeout. I mean, I suppose it's a good time for Spirit to take a timeout right now, just because VP are starting to gather to pick up the tempo. All right, so try and slow things down a little bit. Maybe discuss what needs to be adjusted in the next buy round.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They've had some pretty good setups, I thought, out on Banana, where they've had attempts at retakes, trying to fight around the smoke out there. I think Spirit have been pretty creative. So I don't know, like maybe I wouldn't really want to see them get away from that. But VP have fought their way back in. I mean, I don't know if Spirit needs to change a whole lot. Maybe a little bit less aggression early in some of the rounds in middle. I think that could be perhaps a bit dangerous. Try and play retake on middle instead if you're going to be wanting that mid control. They're going to be 4 people in A early. Chopper alone over at the other side.
There it is, Sanjay. 1 and 2, and do we get a third? It looks like it. He saw you, buddy.
Boom.
Yeah, easy peasy. And Mir, I wanted to see him hold on to that M4, but that's not going to happen.
Doesn't want to, apparently.
I'm surprised. Why does he go for a peek there?
Yeah, I am not really sure. Chopper is never going to make it out of here. So, great round. 7-4. It's really all just gone in the right direction. It's great news for VP. Some of the fans out there possibly, just a sigh of relief. Orb is back. A lot of AKs. Spirit back with not really a great buy, but the best that they could do. Especially the grenades is what's really disturbing here that they're lacking. They still got that setup, that 3-man setup over at B. Ooh, and Kickard will get the first kill though. That's basically fighting 1-on-3 and coming out on top. That's great.
I think they essentially have to go with the 3 men over towards B early because they are so light on nades. They're worried about just getting rushed down. But this is opening up. Unbelievable as DY doesn't get that kill on Yakinder. Yakinder survives with 5 HP. That's 1 less on the A defense. This balance is the only one over there. Of course, he's going to find 1 kill. You can rely on that guy. He is good. But I balance. I mean, trying to play it, he's just going to get shot in the back, isn't he? Or in the gut. Still equal, painful.
Yeah, it has the same effect in the end, doesn't it? He's definitely dead. Yeah, that's a 5th round. VP. They are about to take a 4th round in a row. They had another one earlier. Again, that just destroys the Spirit economy. Really, really impressed by VP's ability to turn some of these around. Because getting beat up 7-1 it's really troops at that point in time. Proper doesn't realize, but they're walking up behind him. I think he might be dead no matter what here.
He is kind of caught, isn't he?
I mean, he's got no health at all. From the bomb and the swing. A nice time for Kickard. A triple kill for him as well. 7-5, moving into round number 13. And yeah, the comeback is fully on now. 5 rounds. It's not amazing, but it's absolutely doable, and they could get even more. In fact, they probably will.
What's changed for, well, I mean, SDY and Magics are not hitting. SDY, that's a few times now where we've seen him barely survive, if not just miss entirely. And so there's some weak links here, but it's not like it's balanced on VP side as well. Adren, James, they're not having the biggest impact on their side either. Right now, it's just the economic difficulty that Spirit are having on this CT side. They lose that round, and that's it. They're toast. Now they're even investing in this round with Deagles and Kevlar, and Chopper gets annihilated by Yakinder. And that's the stack that basically just doesn't do anything because there are no nades banana. VP walk all the way up banana for free. They don't find anybody. They walk right up onto the site. The nade game in banana is now so important on Inferno.
Yeah, it really is. And it's a little bit of an art form, isn't it? I think what they've been doing, the reason they've been having 3 people as well over there is because what they do is they have 2 of them fight, and then they have a 3rd guy basically throwing flashbangs from all the way, basically at that CT spawn across. So they're just sort of trying to assist with flashbangs going out and all the rest of it. It's a cool idea. VP are just winning a lot right now, 6-7. Man, the comeback is on. Round loss bonus is really kicked in, so that's something that's worth looking forward to for Spirit. We've got an AUG, got an AWP, got more grenades. This is, I mean, if they want a chance to sort of finish strong, then they need to make this 9-6. That'll sort of, I think, give the team a bit of a feeling that this is going to be working out, but I don't know if they could stop VP right now. This is a real surprise to me, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, it's just looking relentless. Virtus.pro feel like they have had the momentum this entire 6 rounds. I mean, it's almost 6 straight. It's 5 in a row now that they've managed to chain together. And I'm getting flashbacks to previous maps in this series, Anders, where Spirit looks to be in control, and then they lose control. And Virtus.pro are looking better, certainly. It feels like Spirit aren't exactly showing up to the dance either. Kind of left them hanging.
Yeah, just a bit. Man, this is suddenly going to be a really tense match for the final one. Right now, Magix and SDY are inside of the A-bomb site, but that smoke against IDIS balance means he's called in Mir, and so now they got 4 people more or less on this side of the map, but not everyone can help fight. That smoke is incomplete. Oh dear. That was a big failed smoke. That gave IDIS balance the kill. Mir is still going to be going down. 35 seconds, but inside of the bomb site, there's still 2 people waiting, and there's an AWP here. Missed shot finally for IDIS balance, but some die young, able to pick up a big kill there, and it's going to be Sanji in a 1 versus 3. They had everyone here, and the deal will do the rest for IDIS balance. Nice round out of him, and a huge part was that 1 failed smoke at library.
Yes, indeed. And this is all about the first half here. This is 15th round. And if you give IDIS balance anything to work with, he's showing that in this game, he will take full advantage of it. 16, 1, and 5, his scoreline right now. And that was a quad kill in the round. So in the key rounds, a lot of this is coming down to the heavy hitters. You know, did Yakinder survive for Virtus.pro until the late game? And, you know, is IDIS balance still alive for Spirit? It feels like it really is back and forth between the 2 of them right now.
Yes, so, it definitely does. All right. Here we go. Last round of the half. Oh, the best weapons again for Spirit, even if they won that round, which is really just should tell you a lot.
Makes you wonder, but let's see. I mean, dude, so many nades now. So many nades now to work with. We've got that full-on execute potential coming in from Virtus.pro going into this 15th round. Mollies, smokes, they've got what they need here. And so if this goes down on B, Molly on new box, you can see the boost coming in. Life is going to get real complicated real fast for Spirit. And you can see the rotation coming out from Sanji now towards that B site. This is just going to be all 5 players cascading onto B for Virtus.pro. No joke. Life is about to get very difficult for Spirit.
Yeah, it is. IDIS balance trying to get there as soon as he can, but Mir has already gone down. Chopper is out in the middle of nowhere, and he's going to get dropped. Impressive that he even got that double kill. Could have just as well gone down. IDIS balance looking for a shot through the box, but not able to connect, and nearly gets that one as well. He's trying his best. It's going to be James, although ringing true, and it's Ren with a headshot, and VP answering back in a big way here in the final round, looking for that 7th one, and they'll get it nicely done at the end. What an incredible comeback here for VP. I'm so impressed. They go on basically I mean, they win 7 out of 9 rounds at the end of the half. That is wild.
It's monster. It's monster for sure. It's monster. The fact that they managed to come back in such a fashion, it feels, I mean, it just feels like we're seeing Dust 2 all over again. Mirage, both of these teams now are just so even. And we're getting a little bit of a tech pause coming in here. TeamSpeak hiccup. So wouldn't be worrying too much. It's been, we've had a few delays, but very short ones so far. So, you know, knock on wood. But going into the pistol right now, I'm very surprised to see how big a difference Idis Balance is making. And Chopper. Dude, I mean, in the pistol round, he gets 3 frags.
Yeah.
On that round, he gets 2 frags. These times, like, he's not supposed to be getting these frags. And yet, he keeps making it happen. It's bonkers.
It's really impressive, for sure. I definitely agree here. But VP can't be kept down. Sanji and Kickit, both of them with 12 kills, 10 kills on Yakinda. Jame and Adren even at 6 and 7. I mean, that's enough to stay relevant. That's enough to not be letting the team down. Obviously, space for even more, but it's looking real interesting right now. I don't know. Some people could have gone out for, like, you know, a late night snack or something at that 7-1 scoreline or whatever it was, just thinking like, that's it, like, you know, it's done. Spirit have won this. I'm just gonna go grab a bite to eat, and then they come back and they're like, oh wait, what's happened? Why is it 8-7 at the end of the half?
Yeah, you look away, you come back, and it's a totally different beast. It's a totally different beast. But the countdown has begun, and we're about to get into it.
Just for Banks' sake, I'm going to rephrase what I said earlier. Okay. I want Navi to watch the first half of how Spirit played that CT side. Just forget about the second half, but watch the first half, Navi.
That's something to go off of, I suppose. Watch the second half. Watch it all. But Navi tomorrow is going to be an interesting game in that lower bracket.
Will it, though? Semler?
No,
Will it
not really. It's a struggle with Navi these days. All right, but Kicker trying to make the play there gets smashed in the face. 2 players, 3 players in Banana for Spirit. They were ready for it. And so, unfortunately for him, he was not able to pull the trigger fast enough on that CZ. Now here for Virtus.pro, it is going to be double push between Jame and Sanji. Swing right, swing left. Ooh, Sanji brings it back instantly. But it's still a man advantage for Spirit. And with those 2 players there, seems like Spirit are just going to go ahead and try and rush onto this B site. Yep.
Oh my god, that is a nice entry. Yakinda, let's see the magic. It's time. He's the only one that can save this round. Idis Balance having a fight with Sanji, coming up from the back, but it's still this one guy in the corner. And oh yeah, he had to get that immediate shot. I mean, the fact that they're jumping around the corner just makes it so hard for them to do anything about it. So 9-7, Spirit winning a pistol round, which has to be a massive relief for them.
Mm-hmm. Huge start to the second half, but I'm not putting it past them to lose it. in the second round, we saw it on Raws as well, where they were just trading pistols, you know, 4 spies in the second round. Anti-Eco's just, it's such a difficult game to predict right now between both of these teams. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised to see overtime.
But it could well be overtime. I'm ready for it. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that's where we go with this, dude. Because I think neither team is just decisive. And I'm waiting to see, obviously, Virtus.pro can obviously prove me wrong. Or Spirit, right? Can just take the reins and go. But my gut is telling me that this is overtime and that these teams are not going to be able to close. They're just going to keep fighting.
Well, let's find out right now. Big chance here. A lot of smokes on the VP side. So if Spirit find themselves confused, if they go up here to top mid and they think, yo, let's go back to the B bomb site, then there's going to be more smokes there. And if they run out of time, that's a very easy way to lose a round, almost no matter what kind of weapons are actually on the other side. It'll just be about the grenade. So let's see if they are going to be quick about it or if they're going to fall for that trap. Yeah, that's good. That's forcing out the grenade, at least forcing out that one. There's still one left on Adren, so let's see. Look at this is so smart for VP. This is a genius move. they are counting on the idea that Spirit would have thought that was the last grenade, and here comes another one. It goes down at 20. They need to run back. Oh, they could have had the time to run back. There's no one at A, but they're going to go through. They're committing to it. This could be the end of them. VP have absolutely outplayed them. Now they just need a couple of kills here. Jame will pick up one. Adren still at the back of the site. 10 seconds left. The bomb, it can't be planted yet. He's fighting everywhere. SDY looking for it. 4 seconds left. Oh, and he knifes him. What an absolute savage. And that's the end of the round. I can't believe it. That is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long, long time.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, Anders. I was not expecting the knife there. That was so sick from Adren. What a round. I didn't mean to shout either, buddy, but that caught me completely by surprise. What was that?
That is... It's just utterly amazing. What a genius play. Like the whole way through. The end of it as well, obviously knifing him, but... You saw the call. Mir thought that he had just forced out the last smoke at about 37 seconds and called in the entire team and said, I've done it, guys. It's no problem. Because that smoke will be gone at about 20 seconds. So who cares? That's 20 seconds. You got the full 5-man lineup outside. It's great. Then there's another one, and then they have to come through the smoke, and you can see what that does. What a cool setup. Sanji now coming back in here with the MP9, getting a couple of easy kills, and they're getting chewed up here. Oh, man. I don't know. That's a crushing round, an absolutely crushing round here to experience for Spirit.
Oh, that's brutal, isn't it? And well, that's what I was saying. Whoa, Yukinder, not gonna go down, but this is gonna get Itis Balance blocked in. He's stuck in banana now, and he's dead. So, you know, win the pistol, lose the subsequent rounds. And now you're in a hard eco scenario where maybe you just got to try and go for something crazy like a waterfall out of Palace or waterfall out of APS. Just get going. And Virtus.pro can just sit pretty and farm. They should just be trying to put those MP9s in positions to maximize the revenue. Get Jame out there so that he can just farm hard. You hope to see that at least.
We hope to see it for sure. Man. I'm so in shock. I still haven't got over that round. That was... You dream about those rounds. You like to think that it's going to be possible to do something like that, and you finally see it. That was so well done. 19th round is coming up. We've got pistols again on Spirit. It's going to be VP taking the lead, surely. Sanji playing it safely and falling back, though.
It's the game right now. The kicker has now established that crossfire. The kicker gets nothing out of his MP9, unfortunately for him. But perhaps, no? Let's see. Jame is posted up on site itself, and so he may be able to farm some money here. This would be golden if they come up short. They should be running into him. Adren needs to not overstep, though. And he is at risk of getting overwhelmed. Jame stepping in, and Jame with 2. Adren with 2, and a solid hold there for Virtus.pro on the A site. Double digits for VP, 10-0 now on the CT side of Inferno, looking good. And well, this is really setting itself up here for a massive round right here, the 20th round, where Spirit are going to have the money for nades and AKs, and VP actually have a pretty good buy themselves. So the banana battle right now with the nades is going to get interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a 1-round lead for VP, so maybe it sounds like we're making too much out of it, but it's such a hard round to lose that earlier one, so we'll see. The money's looking pretty good for VP if they can win this round, especially with the, the stolen AK, the MP9 in there as well. They could really be sent rocketing into this second half, but we'll see if Spirit can find a way to shut them down. 3-man stack at Banana. They are just so ready to fight. My God. I mean, it obviously leaves the A-bomb side very weakly defended.
There's the shot. The crossfire is good. Oh, buddy, he's freaking out right there. Does Yukinder get out of dodge? 1 kill for Adren, 1 kill for Sanji. Top mid in the meantime. Kicker gets overwhelmed by SDY. 2. You have 2 from Spirit on short, and they heard the footsteps. They know that James is somewhere close on this bomb site. He's still going to work around the smoke and pick up a kill, and now he's playing it against Magix as well. Yakinder catches the flank. That's going to be the bomb on the rotate dropped. Virtus.pro, they can do no wrong right now, Anders.
It seems like not, and I mean, I don't know, like a similar strength of combat that we were seeing on Mirage, right? Even though it looked like they were about to go down, once they had a taste of what that combat felt like, then they just don't let go. I'm so hungry for it right now. This is what an interesting quality to have as a team. 12 seconds here. There's nothing that he could do to try and win it. Yakinder electing to fight him. He could have also just stayed away. Would have been the same outcome. Win anyway for VP 11-9. No bomb plant means no money to buy. Man, this is absolutely wild.
This is a monster game. Really, right now, VP, they've really stepped their level up. This is the best we've seen them play so far this series, it feels like. You know, a little bit of luck also helps. Things go your way, right? But they're hitting shots. That's going to change a whole lot here as we get that pistol Kevlar by with some nades.
They're hitting shots, and we've got to give a shout out to Sanji. He's been playing like an absolute god this whole series. I mean, it's really impressive to see. Usually people have like one, maybe 1.5 really good maps in a best of 3, but he's been doing it all throughout. It's really impressive to see. And he started the series with, 0-0-7. I want to point that out again. I mean, he had every reason to try to, personally feel like it wasn't his day or whatever, but no. This has been a real wild ride. We're going to run into Kickard, who has been no slouch himself. A 2-for-1. Jane picking up 2 kills there. And that means there's no chance to make a breakthrough at all. Man, I'm just, I really feel like they've been stealing rounds of each other and all that, but I think VP are just sort of in some way showing here that mentally they're the stronger team.
Mm-hmm. No, that's we're lacking here is firepower. Where's Magix? Mir, SDY right now. It's just the real struggle for them because they're not hitting those shots. They're getting in positions to get frags. That's the thing. When you're walking into it, when you're walking into the confrontation, you're getting in position to hit the shots. It's just that they aren't landing them. It's Virtus.pro who are landing them right now.
Yeah.
So moving on, it's going to be 3 on B early for VP. Nade battle obviously going to continue. In Spirit, I mean, this is a full buy from them. All the nades necessary. So now we get to wait and see how they approach this slow take of banana right now for Spirit, content to sit and wait and see if VP are going to make any plays.
Man. 4 rounds away of VP right now, but they've just won 5 in a row. And in those 5 rounds, there have been 0 bomb plants for Spirit. That's going to hurt their economy. VP, I mean, they probably could have survived with war members, but it's not been that bad either. Chopper looking for an early entry. I like that. Pretty much unnoticed going in there. Almost does get taken down. That was just Yakinder throwing a couple of bullets his way. And they're going to go back and pick up the bomb. So let's see what they end up. 50 seconds. Still a lot of grenades on the VP side, especially on James, who is currently alone at A. So the fact that he has all these grenades might actually be incredibly fortunate. What is this stack? 4B, 1A. Are they crazy? Am I crazy? What's going on?
It's a good question. They really, whatever it was, maybe that's the thing. You get into demo review, you start seeing ticks, you start seeing like, oh, mate, that smoke, that flash. You start reading into situations and maybe it comes back to bite you. Everybody gets shot in the face on VP's side. And now it's down to Sanji and James to hold the line. Doing a great job bringing it right back, and unbelievable. We're into a one-on-one somehow with 8 seconds left, and it is going to be James to come through. Big plays. Sanji and James hold the line when their whole team got taken out around them.
What in God's name? Like, if you had to try and chart that round, first of all, you'd say, what are the percentage chances that Spirit win when it's 4 in the B bomb site and 1 in A with an AWP inside of the bomb site? Say like good 90% chance they win that round. Then they start rotating in and they get killed rotating into the bomb sites. So now you're thinking, well, now Spirit have definitely won it. And then in a second it turns, and then somehow VP, I don't even know what happened in the last like 10 seconds of that round. They just all got blown up. This is outrageous. This is so wild. Yeah, you said it earlier. VP could just do no wrong. That is 6 rounds in a row again with no bomb plants.
It's mad. It's mad that this is how it's going. I thought that it would be a bit closer than this towards the end, Anders, but we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Because Spirit are going for the Tech 9 Kevlar, and they are perfectly capable of some run and gun here, some aggression. Do you take over Banana quick? The anti-rush nades have been good for VP.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to do. I mean, it is a little bit of a throw of the dice, you know, whatever you want to try and pick up here. We're going to get the replay as well. Yeah, so Sanji is part of the reason they're getting a double. Jame with a double, and then the last kill as well. Yeah, man, that all happened so quickly. Yeah, I mean, you could either try and rush Banana. You can sometimes beat the grenades. You could try and rush straight up to Arch or something like that. I mean, you just pick a point, go for it. Seems like they're splitting up a bit, so it could be up through apartments instead. You know, an attempt to try and get people out there and then to flash their way in. A little bit more elaborate, but definitely worth it.
This is looking like it's going to be that flash to top mid, flash to short, push behind it and go. Although we do have the op in line. There's the flash over short, run on up. Tech 9s lead the way. And we've already lost one for Spirit. Kickert survives it. Didus balance catches Senshi trying to rotate in to save his teammates. No, it is going to be the two of them. Blocked and cut off from the rest of them. Whoa, that was a weird nade.
Yeah,
but what's also weird is look at what's going on. Yeah.
They've decided, you know what, we're not going to try and wrap in there, although it might have been an amazing choice because I don't think Kickert could have easily helped out Jame with that AWP, but there's no way for Spirit to know that. So they're going to go check. They don't catch anyone. That would have been the other upside if they could have actually caught someone. Chopper is all the way down in second mid with the bomb. They've got one smoke left, and that smoke is actually huge against Jame if they can put it down right. If they could put it up and sort of make sure the pistol could get close, it's going to be huge. Or if they smoke off the pit, they can make sure Kickert doesn't help out. Jame will already have taken down one. So that was actually the smoke. I don't know if anyone threw it. I think it just died with Magic's. Oh, no. That is so important. Again, now the AWP has free reign on a whole different level, and Kickert is down in pit helping out. Adren is sneaking up as well. I think they've done it one more time. There's the lineup. One smoke lost on a player in library, and that made a big difference.
That's why you don't have fires in libraries, Anders. It never ends well.
I think it's certainly one reason. I can think of probably a couple of others, but yeah. Although it would give you like a really great feeling, wouldn't it? Maybe like an outdoor library that has like a campfire in the middle. Could that be a thing?
Ah, okay. Outdoor library with a campfire in the middle. I'm still thinking Fahrenheit 451, but okay, fair enough. We can go with that.
Wow. Just thinking it sounds like nice and cozy, you know. Sit there reading.
And then the rain
light. Well, bad news all around. Oh, Yekindar going to be going down early on. That was a nice hit. Finally, a bit of a victory for Spirit. It's been a hot minute. In fact, it's been 7 rounds in a row that they've just lost here. I just can't even believe it.
I'm a bit surprised to see that Spirit didn't charge in behind that. Instead, it is going to be setting up for the execute. They still have a decent number of nades left. They have mollies to clear out the back positions of the site as well. And all 5 players are gathering up here for Spirit. Although the bomb... What is the setup? Because Mir is making his way to second mid, and with 40 seconds left, are you really thinking about trying to go for some kind of weird fake? It may be the case. They're going to throw all the nades to make this look like it's a B hit. That bomb is currently in mid. You've now taken Sanji down. The indecision, 30 seconds.
It's looking good here, isn't it?
Oh, buddy.
They've made the right choice. They've done really well. Kickert is going to come in only to really find out that it's way too late. They were waiting for him. They have time. This is all really well done. Will be a 10th round here for Spirit. And in spite of everything, the economy, they had, not the last round, but the one before that, they were down into that one-on-one with James staying alive, and that cost them a lot of cash. So even if they've been winning 7 rounds in a row, they can only really afford to buy in this next round. So if Spirit could get another one and make it 11-14, they probably get one for free. Then it's 11-12. Then who knows? It's not as bad as it seems, but losing 7 rounds in a row is never going to make you feel that optimistic.
No, you're right. Right now, they've got to be feeling pretty low on the side of Spirit, but this is going to put them on double digits. And it's keeping Virtus.pro off of match point, at least. You still have that room for error, that one round. And while that was some on-the-ball play coming in from Spirit, taking it to that next level, I think they still had the firepower and the utility to be able to just take B in a straight-up fight. But, you know, they added a nice little twist with the fake. Let's see. Molly to bottom mid and Patience in bottom banana. But that was with 4 players on B initially from Virtus.pro. Interesting.
Again, very similar. It's Mia leading the charge. Gonna go check out what's happening up at top banana. No one there to fight him. They do have a 3-man stack though once again, so looks like they want to go quick, and they're walking into a pretty well-defended bomb site. Good grenades coming up, and look at this hold from Kicker. They had to run for the fire. He saw that coming. What a nice read from him. That is well done, and there's no chance here. Disbalance is going to be alone in a 1 versus 5. Yeah, that's I think that's a timing call from Spirit, just saying, you know what? Probably just going to be 2. Let's try and rush through construction and then sort of crush the bomb side from 2 sides. They weren't expecting a 3rd man there. 15-10.
15-10 and a solid performance. So moving on, it is match point now for Virtus.pro. 5 of them. So they are definitely going to have their chance to shut things down here for Spirit. The only thing is that it's not going to be easy because Spirit have the money for a full buy, and they're not going for an AWP or anything to slow them down. They want to be quick. They want to be explosive. Even though it backfired on them in the last round, still absolutely possible. So HE's top. Oh, this could be big. Kinder just forward enough so that he dodges the majority of that damage. That HE did serious damage to Chopper and SDY, though.
Wow, yeah, it did. That's not the best outlook at the moment. Could still bring it back, but they need to find a way here. They're going to try and hit the bomb site again. It's worked a couple of times. Here we go, trying to run it down, but Yakinda through the smoke will take 1 down to the very least. And now Molotov to buy even more time. Munir is going to get grenaded by Yakinda as well. Now it's another 5-on-3. This B bomb site, they are going to try and lock down right here. James, he's ready in case they jump. Oh, he could have already had that kill. Yakinda is just unstoppable. 3 kills in what could be the final round here. What a heroic effort. That is amazing. Latvian player, I believe, and just coming up with a huge best of 3. Disbalance and Megisk again, trying to see if they can hold on to it, but this retake is looking real good. Sanji with 1 kill, and that will be the end of the game. A double kill for Sanji. It's only fitting as he ends at 23, top of the scoreboard, and a 16-10 victory here for VP. I'm so impressed. What a strong team it takes to build that kind of a comeback and not have it fold halfway through. That was just